I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Crazy, wild, viral.
Mm,
Hey, Banks.
yeah,
How far are you willing to go?
I'll give my life.
How
I'll
far are
give
you
my
gonna?
life. I'll give my life.
You'll give your life.
Yeah.
Would you give someone else's life?
No, I give my life.
Give your life.
I have.
Are there no bounds for you? Are there no bounds as far as how far you'll go? Will you do whatever it takes, no matter what?
My
No
kids.
limit.
I'd give my life for my kids. People in my life. I was asked to give my kidney to a woman, and I considered it. I was like, do I really need this kidney? I got two. She needs one. I looked into it. Not a match. Had an issue with my health, not hers. Well, of course, she had some issues with her health. Um, my ex-wife, I probably would give my life for my ex-wife. My brother, my sister, they need a liver or part of my liver. They got it. You know what? If you and I had a match for kidneys, I might give my kidney to you, Josh.
Wow.
But ultimately, I would give. I I have lived such an incredible life, and I am I am to a point where that's just great. This is wonderful. I mean, and
So
if it helps my kid out, my God, of course, my kids are number one in that regard.
I think it's really cool that you took this question in a very benevolent direction. It's really cool that you took it that way. It's not how I wanted it. It's not how I meant it actually. But I'm really impressed that you were to take that question and be so selfless about it. That's very impressive. I want to put that out there.
Thank you.
But I heard someone say the other day that to win in life, to succeed, you have to do whatever it takes. And I just thought to myself, should there not be some boundaries? Where's the limit? Where do we draw the line? And I thought about the line, and for me, the line is legal, ethical, moral. I agree. Do whatever it takes within the bounds of legal, ethical, and moral.
All right, I'm with you on that. Now, the end result of life is death. That's the end result. I know you argue that point with me all the time. However, let's go with history. Let's
We'll,
go with
we'll
history.
assume we'll assume you're right. Okay, this time, don't.
So, in life, the ultimate is we're going to die. Got it. So, whatever it takes, I think when you say when you gave me this question of whatever it takes, I'm thinking it's business. Like, I want to be, let's say I want to be a millionaire, whatever it takes to be a millionaire. Do I need to work 14 hours a day? Yeah. Do I stay away from my family? Yeah. I mean, this is whatever it takes. Granted, your whole moral, ethical, and
I
whatever.
mean, you can con people out of money. That's a way to become a millionaire.
You can. So whatever it takes. People who are on their on their beds, dying, deathbeds. That's it, the deathbed. When they're on their deathbeds, the thing they say the most is, "I wish I spent more time with my family and friends, and I wish I didn't work so much." And this whole do whatever it takes, that rubs me the wrong way. That's I can't
Oh,
work that
in
shit.
terms of money, yes. See, you're putting it in terms of the end goal being money or
Mm-hmm.
being wealth. Um, but maybe what if the end goal is spending time with your family? But to do that, you need to go and do some bad things to be able, again, it's just
Oh,
one of these dilemmas. Like, what is it
okay.
really whatever it takes, or should there be limits? Are there limits
All right, so let's explore it. With you, there are limits. Ethically, right? Morally, and what's the third one?
legally?
Legally.
And that's the weakest one, though. There's some laws I don't think should be on. So that's a there's such thing
So,
as unjust laws.
okay, so let's look at ethically. Ethically, That means your own ethics, your own morals, your own ethics. Now, there's a nebulous zone in there. What do you mean by? I mean, what is the difference between ethically and morally?
Moral, I think for me, moral has to do with character, right? Moral is more about how I want to be as a person, where ethics is is ethics is more how you operate in society, like lying or there's a lot of overlap there.
All right, I'm gonna throw one out to you. Um, Integrity, is that moral or ethic? Integrity, or is it both?
I think it's both.
Okay,
I think integrity is an ethical thing. It's ethical to be to keep your word, and moral.
So if you are in a business and you want to just make money and that's all you want to do for whatever cost, whatever it takes, I mean, where does that fall? And that falls into ethics, correct? Wouldn't that fall into ethics?
Yeah.
My ethic is I'm going to make as much money as I can. I'm going to sell, I'm going to sell whatever. I was thinking
Widgets.
I'm
Gizmo.
gonna, I'm gonna sell. No, I was thinking like sell water to people in a flood zone. I'll do anything to get them
Nice
to,
Eskimo. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, with me, I look at if I want to make something, I look at it and go, do people really need this? Do people need another shirt, another T-shirt with my name on it, or with whatever I'm selling? No.
But if they'll buy it, why not?
No.
Is that unethical? Is that unethical to sell a T-shirt that you don't think people need, but they're willing to buy?
Totally.
Really? So you have no faith in a person to make decisions for themselves?
Say that again? Ask that again.
Don't you have faith in people to make their own decisions? So if you try and sell a T-shirt that nobody needs or wants, they won't buy it.
Why You're right. I don't want them to buy it. I'm not trying to sell it to them. If I make something, I want it to be like, wow, these people, you ready? Need and want. They need this. So what is it that I can sell to them that they need? Knowledge?
What if they need a slap in the face? Would you do it?
that's ethically out of my range. Slap in the face? No, I mean, all right, you think that you're the wake-up call. I mean, you are a coach. So are you the wake-up call for some of these people? Like, slap, wake up.
Yeah, not physically, by the way. I don't want to get myself in trouble here, but yes. Yeah, the wake-up call, the slap, all right. The shake.
I do not look at myself ethically as the wake-up call for anybody. I tried to be the wake-up call for my kids when they were growing up. I did a poor job of that. Life is their wake-up call. Now, if one of my kids came to me and said, "Hey, Dad, blah blah, give me some advice on this," I'll be like, "All right, here's a wake-up call. You ready for it?" Only if I'm asked, and you are asked. People say, "Wake me up. What's going on? Why am I so broke? Why am I, whatever it is."
But you've got wisdom. Don't you share? Isn't sharing wisdom essentially like a wake-up call? Hey, I've experienced this. I'm knowledgeable about this. And you tell them about it. And therefore, that's kind of like, wow, I never thought of that.
Well, I mean, that's what you and I have. You and I get to talk about whatever we want to talk about. And we do. We go to odd places. People have to come to our show and watch our show to take whatever they want. I am not giving this to people who don't want it. Ethically and morally, I'm totally against that. I'm totally against, like, listen to me, I have the answers, because I do not have the answers. You and I talk, we play, we laugh, we form opinions. You awaken me to things, I might awaken you to things, and then bingo, we move on.
Right. So doing whatever it takes is a misnomer. I think we need to throw that out because it's not true. You're not willing to do what it takes or whatever it takes. I'm not willing to do whatever it takes. We have standards, we have morals, we have ethics.
Then why is that so used in coaching with what you do? Why is that used? I mean, have I heard it? Yeah, I've heard it from people. Do what it takes. You can do this. You can, go out there. I'm like, really?
I think it's used so much because we tend to do so far less than what it takes. We're on the other side of the spectrum by default. We're lazy. We're efficient, right? We just want to do the least possible. So we kind of have to find a way to push ourselves to the other side of the spectrum without going too far.
Right. Well, I mean, you probably hear this in your boot camps that you go to. Come on, you can do, push, 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 which there is this like, I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be a better person. And at some point you become a better person because you decide to be a better person. You decide to do whatever it takes so that I'm in the best physical. And
Right.
you are not selling widgets to people that don't need them or want them or t-shirt. Maybe you are. I don't know. I mean, the point is, you are bettering yourself and you're doing what it takes to better yourself morally, ethically, and legally within that bond.
Right.
Or that.
Right. And so like you, I would never even think about trying to sell a t-shirt that nobody wants. I stick strictly with coffee mugs. That's my thing.
I sold a coffee mug today too.
Did you? Congratulations.
I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd Places going.
Viral.
Till next time.